Well, it's the all-important MSCI date that's getting closer and closer. Friday, that is 27th of November, is when the actual changes will take place, and the changes in the MSCI indices will be effective from the next trading day onwards. Now remember, Monday 30th markets are closed in India, so December 1st onwards the changes would be effective and you would be able to see it as far as the MSCI indices are concerned. Now on November 11th, the MSCI announced the changes to the global standard indexes, and a whole host of additions as well as deletions were made in this particular indices. Now this particular rejig or this particular quarterly index review was extremely important for India, given the fact that MSCI had earlier intimated that they would be taking into account the FOL limit or the foreign ownership limit that had been updated on the NSDL as well as the CDSL sites. Now this mainly meant that Indian indices, Indian markets would see an increased weightage in the MSCI Emerging Market Index, and almost a 50 to 60 basis points increase of entire India was estimated. Morgan Stanley put this figure of passive inflows coming in at close to $2.5 billion. And remember, not only passive inflows, a whole host of active inflows too typically tends to follow the MSCI announcements. Now post that, markets too have been on an upswing. What we at ET now have done is we have gone ahead and compiled a list of the changes, the additions as well as deletions. We've seen how they've performed post the MSCI announcement. Remember, a lot of active fund buying would be seen over here, and also markets too have gained significantly in this particular series as well. So Kotak Mahindra Bank, one of the main important stocks that entered this index, up 6%, ACC up 1%, Adani Green Energy, a significant mover, up almost 24%, Apollo Hospitals, a big gainer, 10% here, Balkrishna Industries, and almost another 10%, Ipca Labs, L&T Info, MRF, Trent and Yes Back, all of them gaining. Very surprisingly, Muthoot Finance, one stock that is expected to see a large amount of inflows, has been an underperformer, but this has been driven by the fact that the company has had to bear the brunt of some selling pressure as well as bear the brunt of falling gold prices, which is considered a little negative for gold finance NBFCs. On the other hand, you're again seeing a certain amount of disproportionate or a contra trade being played out. Bosch, which is a deletion from the MSCI index, has gained almost 10% in the period on the back of the fact that the company commentary results as well as the overall outlook for the auto ancillary space as well as the ancillary space has gained significant traction. LIC Housing has been an underperformer given the broader market, given the way the markets have moved in a broad direction. LIC Housing is just up around 1.5%. Overall, these are the stocks that would remain in focus tomorrow. Expect whole host of volatility given the massive inflows that you would be seeing in these names tomorrow.